Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
Get them up! Get them up! Get your cups up. It's coffee time. Let's go.
This is ugly.
Right here. Coffee time.
Dude,
What up?
this
Part
is
two.
ugly. I'm sorry, go ahead, man.
Let me turn this down a little bit.
What up, Hints?
What up, man?
You know what
Chilling.
I just realized?
We're on part 2.
There's no max supply for Solana. I just realized that. What the heck?
And people are still championing it even after it's closed. It's shut down like 7 times already. But Zeddy, but Fuma, Solana is the greatest on earth.
Make sure I don't have none of that. Hold on, give me a second. Y'all do what you gotta do.
Welcome to Coffee Time, everyone. This is a live community chat. We have it every week. I'm out on in the field. I got to fix the truck for the road trip. Me and Nerdy are gonna take a road trip down to Vegas. Got to fix the truck today, so I'll be here shortly, just for a short while, and then I'll dip. But welcome aboard. This is a live community chat. That means you guys can join. We talk crypto. We talk red pill. Let's run it. Congratulations to E4. Also, shout out to Bagman for having us on Extra Bullish Hour. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. So what's up, everyone? Someone said something about, I think Monkey Business said, hey, can we talk about the criminals? We can start with the obvious, Gary Gensler, of course, and then we've got Joe Lubin. And they're like making a fake, it's like a fake fight, bro. Them suing SEC and shit. Dude, they're all in bed together, bro. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's all planned out, bro. All of it. Even I think if it was all the black pill side, all these people are still going to go to jail, and they've been sacrificed to implement a new system. You know what I'm saying? I think arrests are happening regardless, good or bad. And I think we got to be aware. You know, they'll make us think like we won, and put us all back to sleep. You know, but I think that's where I think, you know, crypto at this moment in time is the most important thing, because you got to get this right and to have a chance, you know. So, you know, I'll be the delusional guy and zip on over here and keep buying this crypto shit. You still do that crypto shit?
Yep.
Hella funny.
Yep.
Well, Monkey Business brought up Harvey Weinstein getting out of jail, bro. Can you believe that? He got pardoned.
Yeah,
You fucking kidding me? It's like reverse Epstein. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, he got his first thing turned over. His first charges got turned over. And the way he got off was slick. He was like, the way he got it turned over, if I'm not mistaken, the argument was the jurors should not have heard all the other charges he had received from other cases and stuff. And I believe that's why they turned it over. And I was just like,
Yeah,
he's got another set to go through.
It's crazy, bro. Like, it's one of those things where that's just tip of the iceberg shit. Like, they say that like Epstein was just like a fucking nothing, like an anthill compared to some of these other honeypots like Diddler. One of the original honeypots was the Playboy Mansion. But like, bro, there's got to be a busting out. You know what I mean? We can't just absolve these fucking criminals. Like, come on. Sorry, I just had to.
OSW.
Yeah.
Let's hit this real quick. OSW asked, I asked this in Bags chat, but didn't get an answer. If you buy your coins from unregistered exchanges and move it to your cold wallet, can they blacklist your wallet address? I don't know, man.
I don't think so.
I don't even know.
I've never heard of that, bro. That's crazy. We've been in this for years too. That's nuts.
Now, if you're trading crypto with Gaddafi's son or Noriega's son, yeah, and you have Homeland Security on you, and you know when you're doing bad stuff with this, man.
Well, remember that Bitcoin was stolen, and then they recovered it through what was it, Binance? They stopped it at the exchange. So yeah, as far as blacklisting addresses, yeah, but you got to be a big criminal, like Fuma just said. You got to be a big fish for them to shut down your shit.
I got an answer for you, OS. It says if you purchase coins from an unregistered exchange and subsequently transfer them to your cold wallet, it is unlikely that your wallet address will be blacklisted. However, there are a few important considerations. Exchange policies. An unregistered exchange operate outside regulatory framework, and their policies can vary significantly. While they may not blacklist your wallet directly, they may impose restrictions or delays when you attempt to withdraw funds. It's essential to understand exchange terms and conditions. Blockchain transparency. Most cryptocurrencies operate on a public blockchain. Transactions are visible to anyone, and wallets address can be tracked. However, blacklisting typically occurs to an exchange level, not directly on the blockchain. If you unknowingly acquired coins associated with the illicit activities, they might be considered tainted. In rare cases, exchange or other services might refuse to accept such coins. However, this risk is relatively low. Self-custody, moving your coins to a cold wallet provides greater control and security. It reduces resilience, and exchange minimizes exposure to potential blacklisting. So, no. The answer is no.
Yeah, right. But how many degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon do you need to be to not be delayed? You know what I'm saying? Just get like 5 of your fucking wallets, launder, like clean that crypto a little bit, and then get on that registered exchange. But there's not even like full regulatory clarity at this point. It's all bullshit right now.
What you can do to make your life easier if you run into something gritty and grimy, go get you a Palau ID. I'm going to post it in the chat on how to get one, right? You go get you a Palau ID, and then they can get you a bank account in Palau and all that crap and set it up, and then use exchange, use your Palau ID for that exchange, and you get it there. And if you want it, transfer to your American bank account, do an ACH transfer from your Palau bank account to your American bank account. I'll throw it in the chat.
But real quick though, I don't see why you would even mess with a non-KYC at this point. Just get on KYC, send that shit to your cold storage, and not be on the game. Because I could see you bringing it in to an exchange 2 years from now, and they'd be like, "Oh, then they have problems with it." But I wouldn't even mess with it. I would just
I was looking for my tinfoil hat.
Well, it's finding the gems. Honestly, Buster, it's finding the gems that are 000 that you got to go to like okay, fuck me exchange to go get them with a VPN. Like that's what I'm saying. That's when you're chasing small gems. That's when those are the unregistered ones. So
everybody learn how to get that DeFi game on. That DeFi game. Learn how to get your DeFi game up. That means go on YouTube, learn how to use these. But they're
right. Well, they're starting to like remove the ability to access. Like Americans are starting to lose the ability to access unregistered stuff. You can get a VPN and still work like that, but I remember the days when you can get on KuCoin as an American and there's no problem. So it's getting a little bit more tight now, but. It's still the Wild Wild West. I don't give a shit who you are. You got a VPN, you can get on any exchange. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I just get mad, bro, because it's like it's unjustified. It's one of those things where, you might have some shit coin. Dirty might send me some shit coin that his other wallet, he bought it off a VPN exchange, but his other wallet went to his current wallet, then it went to my wallet, then I maybe change it over to another wallet, then I go to, Uphold. And then if Uphold delays my shit for months, then I know why. But at the end of the day, how do they justify that? Where's my fucking money, bro? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It pisses me off.
I think it's interesting how they're trying to save you from yourself.
Yeah, anyone that tries to save you from yourself, what are you really doing?
Yeah, you know.
What are you really doing? I'll take care of myself. Thank you very much.
That's called communism. That's called fucking communism. Period. Yeah.
It's for your safety.
I mean, the good things, even if you got burned 2 years from now, you're gonna have so much money that it's not even gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? Because for them to go there and blacklist a certain coin, the coins you hold are gonna be worth so much money. Like, I've already made crazy mistakes.
Yeah.
If we go out 10 years, the mistakes I made 2-3 years ago is going to be $100 million mistake or $50 million. That's why you just got to let it go, move forward. The mistakes already made, but there'll be a day where you're like, oh my God, that's like $50 million. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's like ranking up, bro. If you haven't made some like catastrophic mistakes to get to this point in your knowledge of crypto, you ain't learned shit. You don't know shit. You're a fucking noob if you haven't lost your ass. You know what I mean?
You know what the worst is? Like when you first start messing with the Ethereum blockchain and you bought a coin and you think it's on Polygon and you're sending it on the blockchain and it just disappears and doesn't show up underneath your address of Polygon, and you're like, especially if you mess with MetaMask, you're like, my coins are gone. And then
Romea G, where can I buy Velo and SHX? You can switch it out like on Stellar X with some XLM or Lobster, but
Stellar X is the easiest one.
Stellar X
I don't have Lobster
easy.
though. But that's the crazy when you lose something on a chain.
De Havilland, what's up, pimp? Out of Finland. Haven't heard from you in a minute. Good to see you. Big news here. As many got caught selling coins and not paying taxes. Yep. So unless users are dumb, it could also indicate the tax man sees what is happening. For sure. Buster said this days ago. There's an algo. They know exactly what you owe, exactly where you're at. Like the only thing they can't prove is the degrees of separation. So the fourth wallet you have that you bought originally on Uphold, but you went 4 wallets down, how are you going to explain that shit? Yeah, that's not my wallet. What are you talking about? I got in 5 boating accidents this year. So that's the thing. Like, good luck trying to prove that, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Hey, Buster, don't let Berserker on your boat, bro. He got in 5 already.
Yeah, I'm a hazard. Yeah, but here, Buster might need to get into an accident though. He might need to get into an
watch Elizabeth Warren pass a bill on boating accidents now.
Yeah. No more boating accidents.
No more boating accidents. Excuse.
You must have extra boating insurance.
Yeah, we're gonna, dude. Honestly, in my opinion, we're gonna have to have a black swan, and it's gonna have to be all hell breaks loose before they institute actual regulations, which is actual limitations of what we can do. It's still boating accident season. Because ontil they absolutely regulate it, which is communism, I don't think it'll ever be regulated on that level. But you know, once the algos are public, where they say we have AI algorithms tracking everything, and we're making sure that you're paying your taxes correctly, there's still gray area. There's still gray area where Nerdy can send me something, and then Fuma can send me some fucking tonic, and I can get rich off of it. But at the end of the day, they're going to have to put in some real regulations to really regulate this, bro, to limit. But, dude, limit the little guy. It's not the little guy we got to worry about. It's the fucking massive central bankers that are going to run the world on fucking quadrillions, not millions or billions anymore. It's quadrillions moving forward, you know, unless they fix it down to 80 cent bread, you know.
If it doesn't change, you're literally, I mean they started checking boxes on tax forms like three years ago, like if you just own crypto, yes or no. But even if they don't even need that checkbox, but people, let's say we go full system this 2025, we start going into utility, right? Whoever sells in 2026, it'll be automatic audit, dude. If you go through any exchange, they could, let's say it just stays the same. They could audit you for 10 years, right? Just automatic audit. Boop.
Yeah.
And they'll go back and they know what you did. But I personally think taxes are going to change, man. I think it's gonna be better than people think.
Well,
Like you think like a flat tax or something to that effect?
Flat tax, or
Yeah,
what if it's a currency? And just
if you pay attention, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
if I own $40 million of the English pound and I switch it to the US dollar, do I owe taxes? What if it's just currency and nobody owes anything, and then it's incentive for you to spend it? Because now it's like, and then everyone's going to go out and buy their dumb shit and start giving it back to them. Like, I think you're going to be incentivized. Because like when I look at the big picture, once we get to a $10, $50 XRP, everybody from a $50 XRP, everyone is going down in XRP. Your value of your XRPs will go up the rest of your life, but the number of the coins you hold will go down for the rest of your life. So in that aspect, they are getting all the coins back over time anyway.
Yeah,
because you want a big old house. People want to go buy islands and all this shit, and they're gonna get it back over time.
Well, he's talking. You're talking just XRP, just XLM. You're not talking the other tokens.
Crypto in general, whatever it's built on. If it's 100 coins, everybody. And just think, you built the empire, so you respect the coins. Once the coins are out of your hands and you die, they're going to come back at a faster rate, right? Because now it's the next generation. They didn't build it. They don't respect it like you respect it. Exactly. But over time, your value could go up and up and up, but your number of coins will go down and down. And that's just the way it is. Unless you have some crazy idea, I'm going to add 5 coins a week, and you just want it.
Right
amount of coins, but you're gonna have to put a hell of a plan of XRP's $10,000 or crazy numbers to keep accumulating, right?
Well, you're layering. You're also at that point when your main utility tokens are going down, like you said, you're also chasing the layer 3s, the layer 4s, the layer 5s, the Airbnb apps, the fucking Uber apps, the DoorDash apps in crypto, so to speak. You guys get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that'll be effortlessly if ISO coins pop to keep filling pipelines, you're gonna be able to do it in your sleep, bro. And that's where you're gonna effortlessly. And instead of spending $500,000, it's gonna be like 10 grand in this one, and 100 grand in that one.
So when XRP, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I got a delay. Go ahead and go.
I was just saying that's where you sort of want to figure out what you're meant to do, because if you get ISO coins right, you don't need to make more money on top of more money. I think you need to get in your cause, man, what you're meant to do.
Have any of you guys seen Dune 1 or 2?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you hooked it up 1 and 2. Those are some crazy ass movies, dude.
So I think we should do this. When XRP hits 10,000, we need to go ahead and build a spaceship so we can go find spice, find the worms, and find spice, and we can live forever.
Find spice.
And I'm fine with one of you guys being the Quizarts Hatterack.
Yeah,
I'm fine with
it. Yeah. Sit down. Shut up.
So
but no,
Dune, let me know.
But it's really one of those things. It's what the deep state did from the get, bro. From the gate, they took over energy sources, oil. They did transportation, the railroads. We just got to find one of those needs.
Hold on. Whoever's populating that, can you go back one? Go back another. Can you go back?
It's one of these boys. They got the comments. I'm out on the field.
What?
Hey, I'm gonna dip. I love you guys. I hope you have a good day.
Yeah, hold on. You got to see this before you dip. Hold on.
All right.
Can you go back 2 comments? I thought I saw something. You're going the wrong way.
Go down.
Yeah.
What was it talking about?
Go back. It was a lady on there, like she was screaming. It's whoever's icon looks like they were screaming.
Well, we got 192. The chat's probably flying right now, bro. Also, shout out. Who was that?
Okay, I was like trying to figure out what that was. I'm like, what? Oh, hi,
Shaza.
Okay, all right. That's
bro. Dual Citizen with the 589. What's up, pimp? Thank you.
Shout out to Dual Citizen. I can't wait for Vegas boys gonna be awesome to finally meet you all in person. Warning, I'm a hugger. Yeah.
I'm a hugger.
We're doing same
Let's
here,
go.
Shout out to Crypto G. I still owe Crypto G 3 hugs, brother.
Hell
Three.
Hopefully
dude.
you
Dude, I'm the same way. I think I've hugged all these guys 50 billion times. I know Buster was like, get the fuck off me. There it
Get
is.
the
Like, leave me alone. Stop hugging me. Sorry, I can't help it.
Boys, I'm gonna bid you adieu. I hope you have a good day. Keep your coffee mugs up. Keep your heads up. We'll catch you on the flip.
All right, brother.
Later, guys.
Catch you, man.
Peace.
Have a
Yeah,
good
man.
day, and we're dropping the baby gate. It's coffee time.
Oh, Rain is back, man. Damn, I was wondering what happened to him.
Nice. Welcome in, Rain. People were asking about Stronghold. Stronghold's core product, Stronghold USD, a digital token that is backed 1-to-1 against the US dollar by cash reserves on deposit. Unlike volatile digital tokens, Stronghold USD maintains a stable value. By integrating Stronghold USD with IBM blockchain WorldWire, they aim to create new efficiencies for transmitting value. Yeah, so it's legit. For Velo, people are asking about Velo. Velo, in collaboration with partner Lightnet, has signed a memorandum of understanding (MOU) with Solana Foundation for the Laos Gold Project. They're basically talking about this initiative paves the way for digital gold to expand its user base, offering greater accessibility. Basically, so now you know about Velo. Now you know about Stronghold.
A Web
Yeah,
3.0 digital ID. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Somebody was talking about BitTrue doing
BitTrue?
KYC, but I'll miss BitTrue, man, because I got
Me
a lot
too.
of coins off of BitTrue, bro.
Same.
But they've
Same.
never flagged me yet.
Oh, really?
Like
I
me.
just got flagged, but yeah, last time I used it, I don't know, a month. I bought SHX on BitTrue, man.
No FUMA for you. That's what they told me. No FUMA for you.
I'll miss BitTrue, man. I've used
I
that
love
for a
BitTrue.
while.
Yeah.
I think honestly,
And they set up BitTrue. Honestly, BitTrue is like the OG Binance. It's
Yeah.
a mimic of the Binance, but it can't fuck with OG Binance. Nothing could fuck with OG Binance.
Mhm.
I've never seen orders fill so fast.
that was
like OG
crazy back
Binance.
in the
The
day.
liquidity through there is insane. BitTrue,
Yeah.
man, I've had orders sit for 24 hours.
Ooh.
You know,
It's because
Yeah.
you're a whale. I don't think I've ever had an order that go that long on BitTrue.
Oh, dude.
a whale.
Well, yeah, the last one was SHX, man, because some guy was like blocking the orders, like you couldn't get it. You had to buy in his gap. He had, and you would never get away with that on Binance, but the liquidity on BitTrue is so low to where this guy made you buy from him.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Which I
that's
don't
like
wanna get
I
into
was
how he
talking
do
to one of
that.
my neighbors in the neighborhood the other day. He was talking about World of Warcraft, and he used to go into the super nerdy guy. He used to go into the auction house and buy up all the herbs, and then he would just, like, anybody would post it, he'd just buy it up and he'd corner the market, and then he'd turn around and list it so that you had to buy from him. It's like bad.
Yeah, man.
I'll go back to that other one. Like, yeah, you will just hold. Hey, Jason.
All this
just
rich talk. I just want to get 100% debt free and still hold 10,000 XRP, 15,000 XLM. Fuck all the other coins. Just want to wake up every morning, have coffee, and watch the river roll by. Yeah, brother. I think everyone's on their way to that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, just do what you could do.
For me, it's hard having conversations with certain people in crypto, and the reason why, like, it's like we're talking, and I'm like, dude, none of the shit we're talking about right now is going to matter in 5-10 years.
Mhm.
It's like, this is like, especially when I'm talking to people at work who are in crypto like this, and I'm like, I'm planning out for 5 years, but me and you, this may just be over next week.
Yeah. Well, here's a dynamic that people are not realizing is that whatever happened in 33, that whole setup took like roughly 20 odd years for that whole thing to come about. And we're still on that system. Now that system is dying. What happened in 20 odd years or 30 odd years or 40 odd years is going to happen in 5 years. So if you think about how fast this industry or this sector is going to move, it's insane. There's no limits to it. It's just boom, progression to the moon. The adoption is going to be crazy. Go ahead.
I think that's the difference. Like the internet, what took the internet so long was, I think they had to build all the infrastructure, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this whole thing is built on top of the internet. So yeah, I think that in itself is gonna make it real quick. And then with cell phone companies, all that stacking on top, right? We haven't even seen how easy cell phones are gonna make shit. You know what I'm saying? So to us, you know, if you've been here a long time, it feels like it's taking forever, but you're hella early.
Dude, there's another satellite company.
Mm.
There's another satellite company that started up. It's more for heavy and commercial. It's called OneWeb. They're a monster. Between those and Starlink, you're going to see rural communities. If you live in a rural community and the government or whomever still has not brought fiber out to your community, go look at Starlink and OneWeb. You guys can start mining and doing your own thing out there anyway off of blockchain. You don't need that anymore. You got electricity. Fire up your coal power plants and get to it.
Did you see the development of the photonic quantum chips? They're now they now are computing with light. Crazy. Quantum computing is accelerating like no one's business. Just nuts.
Question: if XRP and XLM are deemed T1 assets as currencies, then we won't need to pay tax on those transactions. Hey, I think a lot of things are going to change.
Absolutely.
And I wouldn't be surprised if you don't pay any taxes myself. I don't think that's like out of the question. But I think in the system we're in now, we can't even see that. But
yeah, I think income
taxes on
sure,
this is gonna muddle so much stuff up. So we'll see. I think that's down the line. Like right now in time, you just need to accumulate. That's all we got to worry about. Just keep accumulating until it happens. You know.
Many people weren't around or didn't hear about or witness what happened with the .com bubble. There was a lot of hype around the whole internet thing and how it's going to be the new thing and all this stuff, and everybody just went out and just bought a bunch of, you know, domains. But I think that's kind of the similar case of happening right now with a lot of meme coins, where, you know, people think that this is going to work and that's going to work, but no one is paying attention to, like, you know, the big head honchos, like, you know, IBM or things that Google is doing or things that Oracle is doing, or like the big players that are not going anywhere. Those are the ones that are going to win. And if you understand that and just follow what they're invested in or whatever they're doing, then you should be fine. You have nothing to worry about. Copy.
Shout out to Bagman, $10 super sticker. Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, Bags. That was hot. You're dropping them on them.
Tony Bags on deck.
What up, man? Just figure I'd stop in and say hi.
Should we just call you T-Bags? Is T-Bags good enough?
Oh my goodness.
No, I stopped in to just say, man, fuck crypto. Like, everyone knows what you're holding already. Everyone knows where it's going to go.
Yeah.
You got to start working on yourselves, because no matter if that money comes, you're still going to be the same person with a lot of money.
Exactly.
You got to start changing your focus and what you want to do, and that will change how well you do shit with your money.
True, brother.
It's so true.
Tony, you coming to the moon party this year?
Yeah, I haven't missed the moon party yet.
Okay, I'm just checking, man. You ain't got to bite my head off, shit.
It's so true. Like emotional management and money management skills are lacking, and all I can think of is there's no way in hell I would have been able to survive the wealth that's coming in my early 20s to mid 30s. So luckily I'm old, but to those younger people that are in this space, make sure you level up your financial IQ and your emotional and money management skills.
Yeah.
And don't, like, this is going to be like winning the lottery. Don't go stupid and, you know, like most of those lottery winners do, and go broke in a couple of years. Not good.
Yeah. But it's like even Tony Baggs, I think if you're not ready for it, the money's going to expose your lack faster, you know?
Exactly. Or if like,
I agree. And that's that same thing Coach JV says too. Like, it's going to exaggerate all your flaws. Like whatever you're flawing now, once you have that money, it's going to be 10 times over what you're going through, because you have the money to do anything. Who's going to stop you at that point?
Exactly.
That's where
also
it's a magnifier. Money is a magnifier. It magnifies what you.
And plus your group, like, you know, you got super enablers around you. You're fucked. With money, you're done. These people aren't going to tell you what you need to hear, man. That's why you got to weed it out
buffets and
now,
barbecue are not safe. That's all I got to say.
And another thing is like, if you already have horrible spending habits right now, imagine how fast you're gonna spend everything when we moon. It's gonna be gone so fast, and you'll be like, damn, what do I do now?
Go back to work.
Gotta plan ahead.
Take your ass back to work.
That's where I've always been pretty good with money, but I haven't bought. Once I got into crypto, I was like even more like, hey, I gotta accumulate this stuff, and I haven't really bought anything, bro. You know, and it's made me grateful for what I already have. I don't even need anything, bro. My car's, I don't know how old my car is. I could have bought a new car. Nah, I can't justify it. I need to put the money over here and get it in this and let it sit there, be patient. And it's taught me, like, just be great. Like, you know, I've never been without, so I don't have to keep stacking all this dumb shit to feel validated and feel, you know, better about myself. But that's 7 years, man. You know?
Yeah.
So even when you think the money coming, you know, I said, oh yeah, I want a Cadillac CTSV. I don't even care. I just don't really care about the material shit no more.
Dude, when my engine went out in my VW and I had to get a new car, it was awesome. I was super excited. I was like, I can't believe I get to drive this 2 weeks, dude. And that feeling is gone, right? So it's these material things. They're great, but they're not going to fulfill you, and they're not going to. I mean, for 2 weeks, though, it was like I would stare back at it as I would, you know what I mean? But it's like, what are we going to do with all these things? I mean, we just need to help a lot of people and get those self-sustaining properties out in the middle of the woods.
Are you ready for the Fast and Furious line? Are you ready for it?
Yeah. Let's go.
What is it?
Material will only take you so far, but family is everything.
Amen, dude.
That's right,
so
man.
True. So I should buy a Porsche for all my family members? Is that what you're saying?
Every single one of them. And go on a road
Shout out to
together.
OMC, the $10 super chat. Thanks, my bags are full and it's HODL time. Trust setup, LLC setup, all is in place. Good, man. That's awesome, dude.
Nice. That's totally nice.
Hey, Buster, I just want to give a shout out to you. I kind of thought you were bullshit before when you said you stopped studying crypto because you found other stuff to study. Once you start looking into Ascension and viewing stuff differently, that's a whole different rabbit hole. It it keeps you stuck in that thing.
Yep.
And people don't understand it's perspective. So the more you ascend, the more different perceptions you have, right? So like if you think of vibrations, the middle of vibrations is acceptance. Most people on earth aren't even at acceptance, and that's the middle. Like they're in fear, anger. That's way below acceptance, right? So if somebody's fucking around with me or trying to play mind games that are in fear or acceptance, I already know how you think, right? Because you don't have the perception I have. And then as you keep growing, like I don't know everything about crypto, but my perception, I'm always gonna know things to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I literally don't study crypto no more. I don't care about the news of Ripple. I don't care about the news at all. There was a time when I look back that I did care, but then once I started understanding energy and vibrations, to me it's more beneficial because you just got to keep growing. And Tony, I talked to you, like I could tell you definitely started paying attention to other things. And
if you can perceive it, you can achieve it.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, like you can consume, but you'll never be happy until you're happy with yourself, right? It's like, do you know who you are? Do you know what you want?
And that's one of the hardest journeys in life, I think.
Yeah, and you're right, because at that point you're just being honest with yourself, and you're just like, you know, and you have to surrender at some point in time. You just have to surrender and just realize that you ain't shit. You are nothing.
And I think so. Nerdy, you just said surrender, and to me, surrender is acceptance.
Yep.
Is when you get to that point, you accepted, man. Oh man, maybe there is a higher power. Maybe you got to surrender, right? And that's part of accepting. You know, I think the key. I forgot what I was gonna say.
It was too good. But yeah, like when it really comes down to it, like it's what I mean by surrender meaning that you can have an ego so high to think that I'm better than this person, I'm better than that person, I am so great. But at the end of the day, there's only one that is greater than all. You know what I mean? So, and once you start to humble yourself to that point and realize whose kingdom you're in and what you're doing, and that all this is temporary, well, your perspective of life and everything changes. At that point, you're not working to serve yourself, you're working to serve a higher purpose. And that just changes everything, to be honest.
Yeah, that higher purpose should be serving others.
That's where, like, even getting on YouTube, like I'm of service. I feel good helping people, but you got to be of service, but not be a servant to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Not be a servant to others. Give, like, you know, I've helped so many people in crypto, like, you know, you know how much time and effort that takes.
Yep.
So
exactly.
People don't realize, but yeah, an ego works both ways. Like I had an ego, like, oh yeah, I could help them or I could fix them, and that's the other side of ego. You know, where no, just let people make their mistakes, let them learn on their own, and then as they learn their lessons, what do they gain? A different perspective, and that's what it's all about.
You can't work with people that aren't willing to. That's like the first thing you learn in business is surround yourself with those that are doing and willing to participate. Because if you're trying to share this knowledge with people and they're not receptive to it, it's like feeding pearls to swines, guys.
Exactly.
It is not.
Yeah, that's on the
time
point.
or effort or your energy.
Rich, grow rich, mastermind.
Yep.
And like when you're doing something, you got to do it out of love. You got to do it because you want to do it, not because you're forced to do it or whatever. Because once you realize that you're doing something out of love, and you, like, for example, like you want to help someone that needs help, well, just do it because you want to do it. Because as soon as you start expecting something in return, that's where anger and all these other emotions come into play, and your whole perspective just changes after that. You have to just do it because, you know, you're just, you know, you want to. You just love to help people. You can't expect in return all the time. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's where, like, even this channel, what Tony's talking about, that's where my channel's not. This ain't gonna be XRP forever. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to go past XRP, and that's the next step. The next step is consciousness, because people don't even realize. That's why I always point out what people are doing. Like if you got a bag of XRP, you've already done way more work. You're more patient than most. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like you've already done more things than people realize. So when it does happen, people, I mean, the jealousy and all this, they're not even be able to fathom. People, the true haters gonna be like, yeah, he just got lucky. Okay, dude, I've been here 7 years, man.
Lucky, right? I'm telling you guys, the first
those
person
are
that says I'm lucky is gonna get slapped in the face.
No,
I'm gonna have a lawyer on standby, dude. Like, just no warning, just slap right across the face.
Like,
especially those people that know me and know, like, that I've been doing this for 7 years, and it has nothing to do with luck.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, imagine, right? I mean, you won't have to imagine; it's going to become reality. But just imagine that all this stuff happens. We all boom, and everyone gets whatever they wanted to get, and all this stuff happens, right? Well, what do you do? What do you do then? That goes back to what Duel was saying about his car. He got something, he enjoyed it, but the hype died down. It's the same thing. It's like, what do you do after? What are you going to do after you gain the wealth? Are you still going to be the same shitty person? Or are you going to try to better yourself? You're just going to buy a bunch of material things and then you're satisfied with that? And what does that really speak? What does that really do? Nothing, right?
Yeah,
So-
you can't. It doesn't do anything. Ask yourself these.
It's a different level. It's
Yeah.
a different level. That's why you're going to expose faster, because when you can go buy anything, I mean, not maybe anything, but you go buy houses, cars, all this dumb shit. It's just going to expose yourself, even
Yeah.
faster. But
Ask yourself this question: I'm happiest or I'm most fulfilled when I'm doing whatever. For me, I love fishing. I love skiing. I love being around friends and family and helping other people. So whatever it is, like for Nerdy, maybe it's going to be he loves being on a racetrack and he feels alive when he's driving around in his car. Beating me down the drag strip in his Tesla Cybertruck when I'm in a Porsche. Who knows what it's going to be? But it's just figure out where you feel most fulfilled and live that life, because
that's where
you're going to die with a bunch
be
of
service.
things, right? It's gonna help you.
If I could dream up any scenario, it'd be service and affect more people, on a bigger platform. But it'd be more of the consciousness side, because I think it all comes up. The money, people don't understand. We're all manifestors, right? It's like life is manifestors versus manipulators.
Yeah.
Right. Manipulators live in lack. They don't have the abundant mindset, so they got to steal, cheat, and take. Right. And we've been manifesting. They put it in the energy, right? And we're gonna manifest at a higher level because we're manifesting out of abundance and love. So, I mean, that paradigm is real.
Yeah, and you can do what you love, and you can help people at the same time. It's like, don't get the impression that we're saying that just forget about yourself and just completely help others. It's not what we're saying. We're saying is, if you're gonna do it out of love, and if you're gonna do something to better something, do it while you're also happy too. You can't just sacrifice your own happiness for someone else's, right? It's like the example of when you're on a plane. What do they tell you? They say put the mask on yourself first before your child. It's telling you if you can't save yourself, how are you supposed to save someone else, right? It's the same concept. It's like you can help other people.
Grass is always greener on the other side. Sometimes you just gotta water your own damn lawn for a while.
Exactly. So it's like you can do what you love. Like for me, my personal passion is racing. Like I want to have my own F1 team and I want to race and stuff. But that doesn't mean that the money and the charity and what I represent with that brand or with that thing that I want to do doesn't mean I can't help others with that, right? I'm still doing what I love and I can still help others at the same time. So it's like, just be smart about it. That's all.
And yeah, you're gonna need XRP if you're talking about Formula One.
Like Formula One racing.
You're gonna need that.
That's where
scaling. Those are expensive.
What Tony said, my lesson was it's all about self. Like whatever you feel like you're in lack of, you give it to yourself. If you never feel love correctly, love yourself like you never have. If you never feel like you get the attention, give yourself the attention, and you're going to reflect. Your reflection is going to be even more powerful. You know what I'm saying? So everything is reflection. I think the universe reflects back as people can't take accountability. If your life is shit, it's because you put out shitty energy. End of story. You can blame whoever the fuck you want.
Exactly.
Your life is shit because you created your own life. Take accountability.
I agree. It's a very solitude journey, though.
Ooh,
ooh, for sure.
Yep. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Levels to it, man.
It's crazy how Buster was saying, the manifestors versus the manipulators. It's crazy how money can change people and bring out their true greedy self. I mean, you can be this nice person all you want and say all this stuff, but when money hits your account, are you the same person that you're preaching you were? You know what I mean? That's what it really comes down to. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
You gotta have a plan, guys. But
It's a good show, brother. We haven't talked
Hell
about
yeah.
XRP much.
someone asked a question about was it OSW asked a question about
Put it up there.
he said I can't even find the comment. He said what y'all talk about what about all the talk about the market cap, all the influencers talking shit. It's not possible to hit 3 digits because of market cap. What's your answer? Bro, market cap doesn't matter.
Nothing.
Means fucking
doesn't
nothing.
mean anything, bro.
It doesn't mean fucking nothing. Market cap means fucking
That's what
in an unregulated Wild West, it means fucking nothing.
This is like going back to Bitcoin, like when I first got in, like the Bitcoiners would say that. You know what the market cap would have to be? But once you understand market cap, it is not money in, money out. People think if you look at XRP's market cap, that is not the money that came into XRP. That is just the price of XRP times how many coins there is, and that's it.
Yeah.
Right? But when you go to the 0.01 wallets and the 0.02 wallets, they hold billions of XRP. They did not pay 50 cents for them. They paid fractions of a penny. So it is never money in, money out. If XRP goes to $10 tomorrow, that does not represent how much we spent on XRP. So market cap means absolutely nothing. It's just
it's funny because
it's just what it is.
If you look at it, like the market cap for XRP is like what, 28 billion. Lido staked Ether is 31, right? But XRP's at 52 cents and Lido staked Ether is at $3,342. So it's like you look at
Apex crypto is exactly right. Money in, money out is the volume, and most people don't realize that. What up, Apex? Go ahead, Fuma. My bad.
No, you're right. That's why when people when they start screaming market cap, and I start looking into them, I'm like, market cap don't mean crap, dude. It doesn't translate. Because if it did, XRP would probably be around what, $3,000 right now, next to Lido's staked Ether.
Yeah,
and we wouldn't be on the show right now. I'd probably be at.
I'd be a ghost already.
Yeah,
Notorious XRP $1.99 super sticker. Appreciate you, brother. Notorious in the house.
Let's do the math on some $10,000 coins, right? So let's say you had 10K.
Yeah, it's $100 million.
You had 10,000 coins, and then you got in XRP, it's 3,000. Oh shit! I screwed that up.
It's just a bunch of zeros, Fuma. You're
I like to hit the keys. Make me feel better.
You're killing me right now, dude. You
it's really confusing,
but calculator for this?
30 mil.
I thought, yeah, when you said if you had 10,000 coins and it hit 10,000, that's 100 million.
Oh, we didn't even go to that. I don't even go to them numbers yet.
Yeah,
like 10,000 coins times 3,000. Or let's just do something simple. Let's do 10,000 coins.
$30 XRP, bro. It's gonna happen.
Times 30, yeah, just 30. 300K.
Even a $13 XRP is possible. Like
10,000. How much? 10,000.
10,000 coins
times $30. $300K. Yeah.
$30. I'm saying it's gonna happen.
You think this cycle, Nerdy?
30? Yeah, I don't see why not. After regulation, you see what happened with HBAR with a little bit of news.
And then news.
It was like 100 and some percent, bro. Just imagine with regulation.
But who wants 300,000 when we're all talking about hundreds of millions? Like, you guys start selling $30, you're out, just like Buster said.
Exactly.
Unless you hold until 2030, you ain't gonna be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Like, we're beyond. Like, only 10% of XRP holders will hold till 10,000. Exactly what Buster said.
That's why you need that forever bag, right?
Not everyone's gonna make it to the end. That's for sure.
And you could sell. You just take chunks, man. You could sell 10% the rest of your life. You'll never run out. But if you see $30 and you 75%, you know, and then what are you going to do on the next? You know, this is where everyone has their own philosophy. My thing at $30, I'm gonna change my life. There's zero doubt about that. But few as coins possible, man. You know.
It's just like the more after regulation, as this thing goes up, it's just a a higher point of entry, meaning that less and less people will be able to buy a full one, right? That's exactly with the corn right now. The corn's at what, 60 grand? You think people are buying one Bitcoin? No one's buying one Bitcoin. They're buying 0.0001 of one Bitcoin, right?
Yep.
It's the same concept. It's like how long are you gonna hold? To what point is, you know, you realize like, dang, people can't get in at this point. You know, all the people who became millionaires off the corn only had like what, 100. They only had 100 of them, and then they sold them.
Yep.
And then they got their wealth. Think about that.
Buying it at $100 and selling and buying 100 of them for like 10 grand at that time, and then they held it. One of the guys I played poker with, he made all of his money in Bitcoin. So it was funny though. You'd walk through his house and you'd see all the things that he bought with it, like the racing simulator and the widescreen monitors and the poker table and everything. And then I thought to myself, nope, make sure you put that money to work for you, and you're earning passive income so that you don't spend it all on things that aren't going to appreciate in value.
Yeah, the passive income is where it's at. Mailbox money.
Absolutely. Yep. Then you're free to do whatever it is you want to do.
It's crazy, man. Around the corner.
And what I want to do is race Nerdy in his Tesla. That's what I want to do. My neighbor actually just installed a Tesla charging box for one of my friends. This is my pilot buddy, he's super smart, and this guy was going to get billed $1,200, $1,400 to install his charger.
Yeah.
And my friend did it in like 30 minutes. And so that's the thing. Like, this is the thing about community, guys. We need each other. Surround yourself with people that are going to do stuff like that for you, that are
What does
helpful.
that use? They use a 240, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's just an outlet tied into your circuit box. Takes two switches, but you got to be an electrician.
Yeah, so this guy wired his whole basement, right, and then had it inspected to code. He's super smart. Probably could have worked for NASA, honestly, but instead he's going to be flying my private jet for me.
Yeah, the smart people I know don't work for NASA anymore. They work for like Jeff Bezos and those guys.
Yeah. I really want a bush plane, to be honest. A bush plane, a boat, and maybe like a mosquito helicopter, like a single one. I think that'd be pretty howdy.
Like Bill Burr, so when the zombies come, you can just hover over them.
I'm out, bro. I'm fucking out. You guys see all the stuff that's going on with the whole zombie stuff, with the flesh, and man, it's some dirty, some gross things going on right now. It's crazy how all the stuff that we're researching is actually coming true. Like it's crazy. It's like one thing finding out about something, and it's another thing seeing it in action. It's pretty crazy, to be honest. It blows my mind how easy it is for things to go down.
Shout out to XRP Bags, $10 super chat. See you glitches in Vegas.
Yeah, can
Moon
we drop
party.
a
Straight up.
ticks? Can we drop the ticks thing?
We're
for
funneling
everybody?
money back and forth, me and Bags. We're, laundering
That's what
money.
I was going to say. He just sent you all the money I sent him in the last chat. You guys are just passing it around. It's awesome.
What'd you say, Fuma?
I'm gonna post the thing for people to get tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
For sure.
I'm telling y'all, if y'all have never been to a moon party, I missed the first one, and I was mad. And then I met everybody, and they were like, "Come on out to the second one." And I went to the second one, had the time of my life, bro, and been just down ever since. Like,
We ever
feel
did
like it was just.
the drumsticks from the first moon party?
I still got them. I put those in the safe. Matter of fact, I got a set
No,
right
I'm
here.
talking about from the first moon party. Those
Oh, I don't
drumsticks
have
as
the
well.
first one. I got the second ones.
Moonparty.2ticks.com. Thank you, Fuma boys.
I got
It's
my
Friday.
tickets. I'm excited. A couple of my neighbors are coming with me, so I can't wait
nice.
to introduce them to you guys.
The cool thing is how everyone is cool. Like, that's the crazy stuff, man, at these moon parties. Like, everyone is just cool, laid back. You're like, damn.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna share a screen real quick if you guys don't mind, just because we haven't shared any news today. So we're coming to a close pretty soon. So I thought I'd drop some juicy news.
What you got?
This one is from 2019. This is August 6, 2019. This is from IBM, directly on the website, as you can see. Blockchain solutions make financial services fast, fair, and faster. My company Stronghold is a financial service provider, native blockchain solution. When my co-founder and I saw the rise of blockchain platforms, we felt we're focused heavily on technology and too far removed from the real world use case. Bearing this in mind, we apply blockchain technology to traditional fiat currency. Instead of working to convince consumers to adopt Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, we're disrupting legacy system by transmitting value by making the entire process faster and less expensive. Our core product is Stronghold USD, a digital token that's backed a 1-to-1 against the US dollar for cash reserves on deposits. Unlike volatile digital tokens that are pegged to algorithmic synced to the dollar, Stronghold USD has a stable value to help ensure that our institutional grade regulatory technology integrates traditional banking systems. We also offer a platform API as the first US dollar settlement vehicle to be used on the IBM blockchain worldwide. We're already creating new efficiencies for organizations and individuals that wish to transmit value. Just saying. I'm just saying. You can do what you want. This is not financial advice. I'm just reading you something that happened.
Something I want to drop for the chat. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, shit, we're almost at the top of the hour. Nerdy, you want to do minutes or?
Yeah, I can.
Just wrap this up.
You guys ready?
Get my screen on here. Yeah, let's do this.
We were born ready, Nerdy.
I got to read this one from E4. The false idols. The false idols is how most perceive themselves. Basically, you gave up your seed phrase or your private place. The cord of silver tethered to your bowl of gold.
Your bowl of gold.
Tap in. All right, you guys ready?
Shoot.
Let's do this.
All right. This was a good show. Hour passes by fast. Hope you like this show. We missed ZRK had to leave early, but it was still there. We still enlightened people with some information. ZRK lost it in a boating accident. What you talking about, Willis? Berserker needs to wear a life jacket just in case another boating accident. I have a wealth plan. Money changes people, or does it expose who you really are? Manifestors versus the manipulators. Do what you love, but also you can help others in the same time. Only you can make your own destiny. Later, glitches.
All right, y'all. Josh Lazuriaga, $9.99 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. And we're probably gonna skip out on Tuesday because of the Vegas thing. Just take some days off. We'll see you next Sunday for coffee time. I appreciate you, Duel, Fuma, Nerdy X, Tony Bags for coming on here, man. Later, glitches.
Later.
Later.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.